Libra gang, gang, Libra gang, gang. Hey, Libra gang, gang, Libra gang, gang. What is good, my beautiful Libras? And welcome to your general reading. Today, we're going to see what is coming towards you, family, lover, friend, or foe. Please remember that all the energies in the readings can go vice versa, okay? So only take what resonates. Feel free to switch the genders, switch the roles. Do what you gotta do, my loves, and leave the rest, okay, my beautiful Libras. So what's good? I can't remember the last time I posted on here, but sorry, I have like other work and other jobs and things, and it's just so draining. And then the full moon energy, and it's like I've been overworking, and I was like, oh, the full moon is in Virgo. That makes so much fucking sense. Like, I've been trying to get my body to rest, and it's like every time I want to sit down and rest, it's like, no, you got to do something. Like, I don't know how to not be productive. But I've got some free time today, so I thought, let me do a reading for you guys, because I'm feeling really productive, but I need to rest my hands. Like, I've really fucked up my hands and like my legs because I've been on the floor doing shit. Okay, so for some of you, you could have been very productive. Some of you could be into like manual labor. So you could be like a carpenter. You could be someone who puts down tiles, flooring. Okay, you could be a painter and decorator, or you could just be someone who's like a DIY dude or a DIY diva. You could be a handyman, a handy girl. But I feel like for some of you, you could just be doing a lot of things, and it's kind of like wearing you down a little bit. So you need to take a break. Okay, but you could be feeling very like overproductive, but that's because Virgo is in this full moon. So you could be thinking about health, your daily routines, employment, skill, okay, just getting things in order. You could also feel like cleansing and cleaning is like a big thing. So I need to clean this, I need to cleanse that, I need to move this, I need to move that. So I'm seeing a lot of you cleaning and cleansing. If you're not doing that already, that should be something that you should be thinking about, okay? So with the pre-shuffle, we have focus on your own peace, along with the 9 of Cups. We also have the Ace of Swords, indulge, which says you deserve to be spoiled. Your energy, my art. We have the Star here and the Crown. So what I'm getting here is that some of you have been coming up with really brilliant, inspirational ideas. Okay, and that's what you're currently working on. I hope you guys can see, because I'm not even, one second, because I'm not even, I can't even see the camera right now, to be fair. One sec, I should have done it the other way around. All right, hold on a minute. Okay, I hope you guys can see. But yeah, I feel like you're coming up with a lot of brilliant ideas that people may be very jealous of, with the 5 of Wands underneath that. There could be people that like may want to compete with you. Okay, sorry, there we go. There may be people that want to like compete with you, and I just feel like you're not interested. You're kind of just focused on your own shit, in your own lane, Libra, okay? Some of you could be very artistic. Very, very artistic. Okay? So that you're getting like brilliant ideas. It could be making somebody feel very insecure as well with the 5 of Pentacles, because there could be someone that like, yeah, the Empress, there you are, beautiful Libras. I feel like everything you do, you make it beautiful. Okay, and there could be someone that's a bit jealous, or they're feeling a bit insecure because they don't know how to come up with creative ideas like you. Just ask, bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know why people are always jealous and shit. It's like, if you need inspiration, rather than hating on the Libra, you can just ask. But I feel like people are not asking you because these are people who were mean to you. These were people who were talking shit about you. These were people who know that they don't have no place coming towards you to ask you about anything. So they're just going to hate. But I'm seeing that you're really focusing on your own peace. You're just focusing on yourself. You're just not really interested in what anybody else is doing. With the 9 of Cups here, like you're kind of spoiling yourself. Okay, yeah, the Sun. I'm seeing that you're very, very, very happy. Okay. So this is beautiful energy, but let's get into it. So that's just the pre-shuffle. There could be a Pisces, an Aquarius, another Libra, or a Gemini that could be of significance, okay? All right, Libra gang. Now, my apologies if I don't show the cards properly into the camera, because I cannot see. I've got the flash on the camera, so it's facing the other way, so I can't see the screen. So I don't know what you guys can see and what you can't see. So if you see anything, if there's a bit of nipple, or well, there is no fucking nipple. So we're gonna start there, okay? But I am in like my house lingerie. So hold on, let me just tie up my dressing gown. So if something goes on the screen, it's not intended. And please do not make a fucking fuss about it and focus on the fucking reading. All right? Thank you. Hold on a minute. See, look, I'm literally tying up my dresser right now. Dressing gown. Just in case we have a wardrobe malfunction. Because any chance that people get to want to talk shit, they just will do it, Libra. Okay. All right, so this is for my beautiful Libra gang, Libra gang. I'm sorry if I didn't say before, if you'd like to book a personal reading, to purchase anything, or for anything else, the information will be in the description box below, okay? Thank you. This is for my beautiful Libra. Okay, that's way too many cards. So what is the overall energy coming to my beautiful Libra? Okay, so you have the world in your hands, Libra. Yeah, I'm getting something about creating your own world, like physically. You are physically doing something to create a beautiful surrounding for yourself. I feel like you're creating your own sanctuary, or you're just in a very creative energy at this time. Okay, but I'm getting something about like tangible items. Okay, there's something that you're trying to do to make yourself feel more comfortable. Okay, she's surrounded by nature there. Okay, oh my god, she's naked. I just realized that. I really hope that YouTube doesn't. I didn't realize she was. Well, hopefully YouTube didn't get that. Okay, and then we have, yeah, riches at the bottom of the deck. Beautiful energy. So yeah, again, there's that fish. I'm getting something about a Pisces could be very significant. Your fantasies, your imaginations, your ideas. Okay, a money plant could also be significant as well. For some of you, you could have a money plant. It could be growing. That's a sign of abundance. Okay, good fortune, prosperity. For some of you, you may need to get a money plant. If it's in a really bright area, you may need to move it to put it in a bit more of a shady area because it does not like direct sunlight, okay? But I'm getting you're creating wealth for yourself. For some of you, this could be through your own talents as well. So there could be somebody that may want to pay you for something that you do, or somebody really sees the value in something that you're doing, okay? But I'm getting like you have the Midas touch to create wealth and richness for yourself. So beautiful energy. You could also be meeting like a rich earth sign. This could also be a sign that you're going to be rich in the future. 33 could be very significant. There's 33 on this card. You could be seeing threes. Yeah, again, that ascended master energy, the creative energy, empress energy, okay? Oh, excuse me. And then we have 13. So transformation. So yeah, you could be seeing threes, ones and threes. You could be seeing 13, 33. Just before I started this, my phone said, oh, just as look, it's like 14:41 right now. Synchronicities are just on point. But before I started this, it said 14:33. So, yeah, you could also be seeing ones and fours. Okay, you're manifesting some type of stability and security for yourself. Okay, and you are very stable at this time. But this is the energy that is surrounding you. Okay, somebody here's got a really beautiful home as well. Okay, but I'm getting something about lucks, about charms. For some of you, you could have like a bracelet that brings you wealth, a crystal bracelet. If not, you may want to wear that, or you may want to get yourself one of those. I'm also getting something about China, like teacups. It could be China, the country, but I'm getting like China, like the actual porcelain. Okay, I'm getting something about like teacups, tea party. Okay, English tea. Some of you could be English, British, from the UK. Or you could be really interested in culture. Something about Japanese and Chinese is very specific here. I'm also hearing something about tea leaves as well. You could be reading tea leaves, or a fortune. You can be getting your fortune told or read. Okay, so beautiful. So that's the overall energy. Okay. Gorgeous. All right, so what's coming towards my beautiful Libra? What messages do we have for them today? I'm also getting something about vintage. Some of you could be into like vintage things, French style things, antiques. You could be going to vintage shops, okay, or looking around for like old school vintage items, okay. I'm getting something about the French. Like some of you like French style furniture or things, or you get your inspiration from there. Some of you also could be going to France as well. Some of you could be French. You could speak French, because I'm actually using a French deck. Okay. So what is coming towards my beautiful Libra gang? And then we have selfie, beautiful. It says someone is stalking your social media. So someone could be watching you, Libra. Someone is watching you create a beautiful, rich life for yourself, because they find you very inspiring with the inspiration card here. It says dream the creation, then create the dream. Yeah, we saw the star here before. So yeah, you are literally creating something. So you could be creating like your dream home, your dream office space, or your dream look. Okay, yeah, we have beauty underneath that, which says pretty as a picture. I was saying that earlier, everything you create is beautiful. It cannot be denied. So somebody sees you as an inspiration. For some of you, you could want to, you could be thinking about starting like your own page or channel where you are showing people your home, or you could be showing people the things that you buy or the things that you create. I saw this guy's channel the other day. It was a few days ago. Oh my fucking gosh, I can't even remember. I wish I remember what his name was. I don't even know what his name was. I didn't even look. I didn't even care. I was binge watching all his shit, right? He's a gay guy and his house is gorgeous. Okay, it's like a pink dream house, but not every room is pink. It's kind of like, it's like Barbie World meets Alice in Wonderland meets fucking an artist studio. Like, it's just so fucking creative. And I was thinking about something I wanted to do in my bathroom, right? And I was like, no, I think I'm doing too much. And then like I came across this channel, and like the thing that I wanted to do in my bathroom is what he did. So it was like confirmation for me. Like the divine was like, no, nothing is too much. And he was so inspiring to watch, because his whole house is like, it was wacky, it was crazy, it was colorful, it was funky, and I just loved it. And I was like, it's so important to be you. Like when you're decorating or when you're doing something, you can't be thinking about, well, how are other people going to view this? Because it's not their space, it's your space. And he really inspired me to continue with the crazy, wacky, creative ideas that I have. Like, I'm just not going to go, I'm just going to go wild. So like, yeah, so I'm getting that for some of you, you could definitely be an inspiration to a lot of people. You could be thinking about wanting to do something, wanting to showcase something, but you might be afraid that people are not going to like it, or you could be thinking like, who's going to want to watch me? I'm telling you, there's loads of people that was going to want to watch you. There's channels where people have vintage homes, and like they sit down and they show you all their little things that they got from like the thrift store. If it's not from the thrift store, it could just be like from a regular shop. Oh, look, I bought this today, I bought that. And it's like, wow, it's like so interesting to see in the eyes of somebody else's creations and get inspiration, not to copy, but just like, okay, cool, that person's really into that. That's helped me to feel more confident in expressing my personality. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So I'm getting like, people will watch your social media because they do find you very inspiring, Libra. Okay, or this could be you being inspired by somebody else, and seeing someone else creating their dream is helping you to want to create your own. Okay, but this is really gorgeous. Okay, but whatever you do, it's beautiful, or it's beautiful to somebody. Okay, but gorgeous energy. But I'm just seeing that you're creating a lot of beauty within your surroundings, and you're focusing on what it is that you like. Okay, it's all about you, Libra. Again, I'm not sure if I'm getting these in the camera. I hope so. All right. There also could be someone trying to look into your wealth. Like somebody could be trying to figure out how much you earn, or wait 1 second, guys. Actually, let me see if I can pause this. 1 sec. Okay, oh, thank God. I thought I fucking ended the video again. Okay, I tried to push it a bit more outward so you can see the layout a bit more. Okay. I forgot what I was saying. Sorry, I had the video paused for a bit. All right, so we have this card that wanted to come out. It says heritage. Okay, it says your ancestors are so proud of you, for you are proud of yourself. So yeah, I feel like a lot of you're making your ancestors proud, because maybe you are representing them in some type of way. You could be implementing some type of ancestral not decor, but tradition into your home. So for example, here when we were talking about that China, and you see the little Japanese or Chinese coins there with the Chinese money plant, it's like there could be things from your culture that you are surrounding yourself with, or just from different cultures. Maybe you're somebody that really embraces different cultures and different traditions, and you honor and you respect them, or you could be dating someone who's from a different culture to you and you're embracing them, and vice versa. But I feel like there's something about your heritage that you're doing, that you are implementing in your space, that your ancestors are really proud of. For some of you, this could just be something simple as like a shrine, you know, where you've got a little corner where you've got a picture of like maybe your grandmother or your grandfather or the people before you, or your ancestral line, or maybe you've got some ancient Egyptian things up there. Like maybe you know that you come from certain bloodlines and whatnot, and you're just honoring and respecting that. And they loved it. I'm also getting as well, for some of you, you're very proud of how you look and where you come from. So trigger warning. But like for those of you who may be like melanated, for example, it doesn't even have to be melanated individuals, because I see this kind of happen all over the world, especially like in Asian, like Indian type culture, right? And African culture. But like you could be someone where like you don't want to look like the European standard of beauty. If you're not European watching this, if you are European, you could be very proud of being European. You're just like, you know, I am who I am. I'm not trying to appropriate any other culture. If you are not and you're of a different culture, I feel like you are really embracing that. Okay. And that could be really, really gorgeous. And it's inspiring to other people. It makes other people want to embrace themselves too, because it's beautiful when people, you know, represent who they are. They're not trying to be clones of one another. Everybody is unique in their own special way. And it also keeps your bloodline alive, because you are continuing to represent them in some type of way, whether it's through your traditions, the things that you eat, the methods that you use, the way that you look. So for example, you could be someone who refuses to wear wigs and weaves. I'm not going to wear something that was put on somebody else's head. That's disgusting. It's spiritually got shit in it, blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada, yada. You want to embrace your natural hair because you wasn't given this hair for no fucking reason. Okay? You're not someone who wants to bleach your skin. You're not someone who runs out of the sun. You're not somebody who's always talking negatively about people who are dark, or they've got darker knees or darker knuckles, or they've got darker pigmentation on their face. Like, melanin is actually very powerful, and the darker you are, the closer you are to God. Period, point blank. If you don't know, you need to get to know and stop being ignorant. I see a lot of light-skinned black women talk shit about darker skinned women. It's always your own kind. Like, you know what I mean? But when you look at their coochie, it's blacker than a motherfucker. But we're not going to get into that today. Okay, we're going to move on. Okay, so like, because I can just already tell. But yeah, I'm just getting that like, you're not, you are appreciative not only of yourself, but of other people's culture. And your ancestors are really proud of you for that. Okay, you're not putting your ancestors to shame. You're embracing them. You're embodying them. And if you are dark on here and you're watching me, I want you to know that you are beautiful. And you are the closest thing to the universe. When you look up the sky at nighttime and you see that darkness, just know that's where you come from, okay? I want you to embrace yourself, because there's too many bitches out here that love to put people down because they don't know enough about their fucking roots. And we're not going to have that on this channel. We're not going to have no person projecting their self-hate and ugliness. Oh, thank you. Right. Let's move on. It says quirky, okay? It says, normal is boring. Why be a horse when you can be a unicorn? Exactly. So going back to what I was saying about being magical, mystical, being different, being unique, be yourself. Okay? A horse, how many horses are there? Thousands. But, you know, unicorns, are they even real? We're told that unicorns are not real. We're told that mermaids are not real, yet they are a part of the English dictionary. Okay? Those words were creative. Not everything is created out of nothing. You know what I mean? Sometimes in a lie, it's based on some kind of truth that has been twisted, or vice versa. Okay, be that unicorn, be that rare breed, that rare mystical creature that people think doesn't exist. Okay, there's something about you that's so unique, and I feel like you just need to continue to embrace it. All right? Because when you look down to your heritage and your ancestors, they had a lot of magical powers. That's why we were labeled as witches and this, that, and the third, because they had powers that people couldn't explain. Other mutations of races could not explain. They weren't able to do. They weren't able to tap into those abilities, so they demonized them. What you don't understand and what you're afraid of is what you will try to destroy. So that you could have a lot of people trying to destroy you, trying to diminish your character, confirmation, as I said that, okay, because they don't fucking understand you. They're not meant to understand you, because they're not a part of you. They're not magical like you are, and you don't have to explain yourself to anybody. You understand me? Oh, well, I said in one of your other readings as well, is I feel like some of you were some of you are your ancestors reincarnated in a new vessel, here to try and raise the vibration of those who are fucking stuck and dead. But it is what it is. And then here we go, darling. We have envy. It says they're jealous, but what else is new? Hate is gonna hate. I'm telling you, a lot of people are jealous of you. People are jealous of you because you are not afraid to embrace yourself. You're not afraid to be who you are. And you can embrace yourself without putting other people down. That's what the true envy is. Like, a lot of people, they have to put other people down in order to bring themselves up. They always have to go back and forth with someone. They always have to, like, talk shit about the way that somebody looks. Like, that's a sign of ignorance and someone who's not very intelligent. You should be able to cuss a bitch out based on just their actions and their energy alone without having to mention their appearance. That demonstrates a huge security in yourself. So a lot of people, if they talk shit about you, it's because they're jealous. They're jealous because you are here, powerful, creative, abundant, and successful in your own right. Half of these bitches and niggas wish they could do the things that you could do, and they want to make you feel low. They want to devalue you so that you don't feel like you're capable. But you are capable. You are capable. You're beautiful. You're successful. And you're magical. And the more successful and the more magical you become, the more jealous people are going to become. People are looking at your fucking selfies, trying to compete with you and shit. But it's like, you see a bitch post a picture and it's like, okay, I love pink. And now this bitch is wearing pink. But the bitch said the other day that she doesn't like pink. So now you're trying to be like me. But it's okay. I'm happy I inspired you. Oh, okay. Well, now I posted a picture of my new apartment. Now this bitch is posting a picture of her new car. Like, do you know what I mean? Or like, say if you're someone that writes songs, you wrote a banger, then all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, I'm into music now, bro. Yeah, catch me at the studio. Whoa, whoa. But you weren't into music before. That wasn't even the direction you were going in. It's like, stop competing with me. Like, go in your own fucking lane. But they can't go in their own lane because they're not creative like you, Libra. That's where the envy comes from. Okay? Wow, period. And then, yep, we have attraction at the bottom of the deck, which reads, all eyes on you. I'm telling you, people are seeing you. They're watching you. They're gravitating towards you. And you are your most attractive at this time. And like I said, be you, man. Be unique. It's so gorgeous when you see someone on the street. You're just like, yes, honey. Yes, you look good. It's like, wow, look at her outfit. Wow, look at his swag. It's beautiful. Beautiful when you walk down the road. Especially like when you're wearing something a bit, not risque, like as in revealing, but you know when something is really bright? Like with me, I like to dress how like my house is. Like I'll wear like lots of different prints and shit mixed together and go outside. And yesterday I was wearing pink and leopard print, right? I had like pink shoes on, pink fur coat, leopard print dress, and like I had a tiger print head wrap, but it was the same color as my leopard print dress. And I had a pink fur bag. And everywhere I went, like, men were smiling at me, like, oh my God, you look so glamorous. Like, guys were beeping in their car, open up the windows to like, oh my God, you just look beautiful, miss. I had to tell you, you're glowing in the sun. Like, I was getting compliments after compliments. And when I stepped out my house, I was like, is this too much? I felt like I was wearing too much. Like, not, it wasn't different prints because it matched, but I just felt like I was a bit too bright. But it was the first day of the week that I saw that the sun was shining. And I had a day off, so I was like, I'm gonna go out and go shopping and go to a different area that I don't normally go to. And it's like everybody kept stopping me to compliment me, and I felt really weird. Like, I felt really weird, but it was like I was so shy about the outfit. But I was like, this is me. Like, I like to be colorful and creative and glamorous and feminine. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like, you know, like how I dress when I'm on my channel where I wear like my little tight little tracksuits. I hate wearing those outside because niggas be hunting you like a dog. Like, one guy asked for my number because he saw me bend over. I know that was the fucking reason. I said that to him, like, is that why you asked for my number? Because you saw me turn around and bend over. Like, let's just be real. You know what I mean? He started laughing and he was like, oh, that's what the guy at the store said. I was like, yeah, because you weren't trying to chat to me until you saw me turn around. So I was like, you know what? Today I'm going to go out wearing, like, being glamorous and being feminine because I like dresses. I don't want no one to be looking at my ass like that. Like, titties like that. I'm just going to go out with fur and pink and leopard because that's what the fuck I like. And I'm telling you, I had white niggas, black niggas, Indian niggas. Every guy was looking at me, smiling at me, or telling me something nice about myself. So I'm saying this to say, embrace you. Don't be trying to look like everybody else. But the more attractive you become, the more envy that you're going to get. And when you get envy, it's a sign that you're doing something right. And envy is when, like I said, people start putting you down. They start focusing on your appearance. They start bringing out the less attractive parts of yourself to make you kind of overthink it. Oh, well, you know, I've got big feet. You know, oh, I've got this. Oh, my hand's like this. Oh, my chest is like this. And then so you start to kind of be insecure about everything else because you're fixated on this one thing. That's other people trying to put you down because they're insecure about shit. So just, you know what I mean? Because whenever this card comes up, I can feel the envy already. I can feel the dumb shit. I can just feel the attacks. I can feel it. Okay, but people, let them be jealous. All they can do is watch you. Okay, we just had the full moon. So for some of you, I want you to get some black candles. If you don't already, you can use white candles, but black candles are more powerful. Return energy to sender, protect yourself. You don't even have to do any kind of like ritual stuff. You can literally just light a candle and just pray over it. Okay, intention is powerful. And rituals to me is just cleansing. So this could be like you cleaning your home. Cleanliness is close to godliness. You cleaning up your space, that's a ritual. You soaking in a bath, putting a bit of salt in it, that's a ritual. You cooking and preparing food, healthy snack, that's a ritual. Do something ritualistic where you're cleaning out negative energy out of your space and welcoming in new, and also asking the divine to protect you or whoever it is that you pray to, okay? Because there's an envious attack that's coming towards you because you're becoming more and more attractive. Somebody can't handle the motherfucking heat. But it is what it is. I feel like you're the most attractive that you have ever been, regardless of whether you feel that way or not. But start telling yourself that and start believing in it, Libra. Okay? And don't let no ignorant, low life, bottom of the barrel bitch or nigga tell you nothing about nothing, because nobody knows you, nobody knows where you come from, nobody knows the things that you had to go through, nobody really knows your story. All they see is how attractive you are, and they feel some type of weird, and then they want to start talking shit. But had they experienced the things that you experienced, they probably would not even be alive today. Period, point blank. Okay, you don't have time to be going back and forth with people. It says focus on your own peace. That's what you're doing. People are not at peace within themselves, so they have to bring you into their drama and into their chaos. No. Just no. You understand me? Oh, what? Thank you. Thank you. Right, let's get into it, my beautiful Libras. If the phone cuts out, it's because there's no more memory, and that's just what it is, okay? That's just what it is. So this is for my beautiful Libra gang, Libra gang. Gosh, I was in such a good mood. I don't even know where all this energy is coming from. So I feel like some of you could be tempted to cuss someone out. Don't do it, Libra. Stay peaceful, man. Stay peaceful. It's, like I said, people are going to try to trigger you. It's okay. It is what it is. Just like, oh, she's upset today. It is what it is. Oh, he's upset today. It is what it is. You have to remember that other people's negativity and energy is a projection of their own selves and their own inner demons and what they've got going on inside. It's got nothing to do with you. You just trigger people with all of this beautiful, attractive energy that you have. Okay? Maybe some of you are taking really cute selfies. Someone's upset about it. Well, don't look at my selfie then. Don't look at me if you don't like me. Like, it just, you know what I mean? Logic. Make it make sense. You know? Okay, we have the braid out, darling. It says results, freedom, and transformative. Yeah, I'm sure I mentioned transformation in the beginning. I don't remember. 1 second, guys. The card fell upon the floor. 1 second. Yeah, so you have transformed. There's some type of result that you're getting that people can see. Or this could be you. Maybe you're looking in the mirror and you look different. Okay, you could be really working on yourself. Some of you, this could be your fitness, your health. Maybe you're working out. Maybe you're saying positive affirmations. Maybe you're putting different things on your skin. Maybe you're focusing on your hair. Okay, there's something that you could be doing when it comes to your reflection and you're seeing results. Okay, so this is really beautiful. I'm getting as well, somebody's got really gorgeous hair. For some of you, you need to start plaiting your hair, like especially like your natural hair, like twisting it, plaiting it, and just leaving it. And then you'll notice that your hair will start to grow a lot, okay? Also, I have the need to say this. Do not take hair advice from anybody whose hair does not grow. So, like, if there's somebody who's, like, selling hair oil, but their hair has been the same length for the past 5 years, if it's not going to work for you, then it's not going to work for me. Like, don't trust people like that, or people who part their edges, like, all the way back to where their ear starts. And then they're like, oh, yeah, guys, I've got this new hair oil. Like, okay, well, have you been using it on yourself? Because, like, you know what I mean? No disrespect to anybody, but I would just say that, like, don't, or if you haven't seen what somebody's crown looks like, okay, you know what I mean? I would not suggest for you to take hair advice or tips from anyone whose hair you don't admire. Let's just say it like that. If you don't look at someone's hair and think, oh my God, their hair's really beautiful, I would love to kind of like get my hair like that, then don't take their products. Because some of these people, that it's actually, remember, everything is energy. Anything that you're making, you're putting your energy into it. And some of these people are transferring their negative energy into these products so that your hair will start fucking falling out or look like theirs. Okay, if I don't want my hair to look like you, like some people, they got locks. Locks is supposed to grow. It's dead hair that you're just wrapping against each other. So the quickest way for people to grow their hair is to locks it up. If somebody's had locks and their locks is the same length for the past 5 years and they're selling some shit, do not trust that bitch. Okay, because if your hair can't even grow when it's locked up, then boy, you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense for you to be trying to sell your energy to other people when your energy does not represent growth. Okay, so just be very careful about that. Okay, we have the shrinkage here. It says before and after, two sides of the same coins, and something's not what it seems. Exactly, something isn't what it seems. And again, with the shrinkage, somebody might not trust you as well, because every time they see something about you, this does not have to be your hair. This could be an idea. This could be something about yourself. Maybe you don't show something, or you're not very like, you could be very arcane, very mysterious, very aloof when it comes to certain things. So people may not trust what it is that you're saying until they see the results. You take something out, you blow something out, and it's like, well, I didn't know you was carrying all of that. I didn't know you had all of these ideas. I didn't know your hair was that long. I didn't know it could transform like that. And he's like, yeah, because I don't have the need to show things off, or because I don't have to explain myself to you. Okay? You know what I mean? This could be your way of life, your lifestyle. Maybe somebody was trying to put you down or saying like, oh, Libra don't know this. Or maybe you're not someone who walks around wearing designer shit because you're not a fucking modern day slave. You don't have to be labeled after someone else. Like, yeah, everything's Gucci, bitch. I'm Gucci. I'm not fucking Gucci. Gucci don't even want you wearing their stuff. I mean, let's just start there. You could be someone who creates your own brand and your own label. Okay? So people will make assumptions about you, and then they'll come to your house and be like, wow, have you seen Libra's house? I didn't even know Libra had taste like this. I didn't even know Libra, like, I mean, they had a chair in their house. It cost £1,000. Like, shit, I'm walking around with a $500 wig. Like, where is my mind at? I need to invest in my space. Or I didn't know that Libra had the bank account like that. Or I don't know, like, you know what I mean? There's something about your richness and your wealth that people didn't know. Okay, this could just be you being rich with ideas. Okay, the real wealth is within nature. Some of you are really good with your hands, and so you can always make money as long as you are, as long as you have skills. Do you know what I mean? Like when we had the lockdown with COVID, all the people that were creative were living life because their businesses went up. The hair shops were closed. Oh, you need your hair done? Come to mine, darling, or I'll meet you. I do hair. I'll do whatever you want. Oh, you need a suit done? I've got a sewing machine. I'll stitch that up for you. Oh, you need your house painted, you need a mural, holler at me. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, when you got skills to pay the bills, you're not really worried about nothing. Okay? So that could be where the envy is coming from as well. But it is what the fuck it is, man. You got all of these, you possess all of these beautiful gifts from your ancestors. Period. Doesn't matter if you are, wherever you come from as well. I think that all people are beautiful. Light, dark, in between. I do have preferences when it comes to certain things, but I find beauty in every single culture and in every single color. And I really pray that people find beauty in their own color and in their own culture and don't allow the negative opinions of other people to make them feel any type of way, because it's just not nice. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, no matter what size you are as well. There was something I was watching the other day, and this woman, it was about this woman, she was like a plus size lady. And she had like really low self-confidence, but she wasn't attracted to other plus size people. So there was this blind date that she went on, and the guy was like overweight. And then she was projecting her insecurities onto him because it was like self-hate. She wasn't attracted to him. She just wanted to be with guys who were skinny. But it's like, okay, well, why should skinny guys go for you, but you don't want to go for something? Like, do you know what I mean? But she had a lot of insecurity. And then she went to this party where there was like all these plus size women. And she kind of let loose. And there were so many gorgeous women who were like big and beautiful. And it's just, you just have to dress nice. Dress for your shape, you know. But I feel like confidence is what's attractive. It's your energy. If you're not confident, you can look really nice and wear the best outfit. But if you're not confident within yourself, then you're not going to be as attractive as somebody who's not as maybe glamorous as you, but they're confident within their skin. So she had to learn confidence, basically. But it was a beautiful story because she wasn't an ugly woman. You know what I mean? She just had a little bit of meat on her. But it was like, I don't have to go to the gym and, like, you know, make myself skinny as fuck in order to feel beautiful. Unless it's to do with my health. Like, you know what I mean? So, if you're big, if you're small, if you're in between, whatever body shape you have, that's how you are. Okay? Embrace yourself. Alright? Is what I will say. You know? So we have, the tribal. It says tradition, ceremony, and culture. I said, oh my God, I'm on point. I said that. That's clarified by the heritage. I said that. There's something about your heritage or your culture that you are passing down with the tribal here. For some of you, you could have an ancestral line that's connected to a specific tribe. I just heard the Tamil tribe. You may want to check that out. I think that's Dravidians. If you're Dravidian, hey. So the Black Indians. But I think the Tamil, I think it's a tribe. Okay, but you could be connected to, or the Zulu tribe, I think that's an African tribe. Okay, I'm hearing something about indigenous tribes. There could be a tribe or something that you are connected to. Or maybe you're watching a lot of, you could be like watching or researching people who still embrace this type of culture. Maybe you're trying to adopt their characteristics and their lifestyle and implementing it into your own. Okay, maybe you're someone that's not really for like a lot of modern day technology and things. You might feel like all the fucking frequencies and everything is frying your brain. So you kind of want to get back to the basics. So that's a beautiful thing. Okay, or your ancestors could be trying to channel to you to try and encourage you to do something, to embrace them. Okay, so I'm getting something like a statuess or a statue. For some of you, you may need to get like a statue or a statuess that is to do with something symbolic to do with like your culture and put it somewhere. Okay, yeah, we have the straightener, which says straight to the point, professional and assertive. It could be something to do with work. Okay, or you need to assert yourself. Like there could be someone who's talking shit about you, but then they find out that it's something to do with your culture, and then they feel bad about it because they're being disrespectful, and it's like, well, this is what my grandma used to do, this is what my granddad used to do, or this is what my people done. It's actually a form of disrespect if you do this, and it's like, oh shit, I'm sorry, yeah, well, you should have shut your fucking bum clap, let's cut ass clap mouth before you said something. Oh, have respect for people. People are so rude, you know. Honestly, you know, if we were living back in medieval times, right? Certain people have their tongues cut out and shit for saying certain things. You're lucky we're not in those times anymore. Just saying. I feel like the times that we're in right now is too lenient. There's thieves out here and shit. Back in the day, your fingers would have got chopped the fuck off. Like, don't play that. Learn some respect and some manners. You know? Honestly. People are too wild out here on these streets. And then we have the wash day. I really feel like I'm channeling someone's ancestors right now because, like, woo! We have cleanliness, purity, and routine. I mentioned that in the beginning. You know what, people? God! I should just go back to doing my channeled messages, innit? Without the fucking cards. But yeah, cleanliness and routine. Now, the fact that it's clarified with the envy card, this is very strange. So somebody could envy your routine or envy your purity, how close you are to the divine. Maybe someone is trying to look into you to see if you've done anything, you know, I don't know, like criminal or low vibrational. And it's like, you know, we've all done something that we're not proud of. But I feel like with you, it's kind of like, it's not nothing serious. Do you know what I mean? Like if you did steal something, it was like a sweetie from the shop, or... You know what I mean? You stole like your sister's shoes and never told her about it. And then one day she saw you wearing them and you're like, oh. And then you lied and said you bought them yourself. You know, I'm getting like something like petty. I'm hearing like petty crimes. It's not something that serious. Like you're not going around here like beating people up and abusing them and blackmailing people and shit. Or doing like fucking gland larceny or whatever. You know, yeah, but somebody envies your purity, or somebody envies the fact that you're able to be disciplined. Okay. or that you've cleaned yourself up, you've cleaned up your act. So if you are somebody that maybe used to delve in impure things, you don't do that anymore. It's not a part of your existence. Maybe somebody's trying to cling to the old version of you, and it's like, I'm not that person anymore. You keep talking about me from fucking 2002. We're now in 2026, darling. I don't know you like that. I haven't seen you in years. Okay, this could be the person you were last week. I've changed. New moon, new me, baby. New year, like actually new me. And the new year is actually approaching. Aries fucking season is the new true year. So there could be something that you're really letting go. You've really cleaned up yourself. And this could be what somebody's jealous of because they don't have the capabilities to do it themselves. The only way that somebody can really change up themselves is when they're trying to compete with you. And even then, it's not authentic. Therefore, they haven't really changed. Because they're waiting on you to make your next move for them to make theirs. That's fucking sad as fuck. Okay? And then really, it could be about the creativity. The beads. It says creativity, good fortune, and joy. Listen, I'm telling you, somebody that's watching this right now is extremely fucking fortunate. You don't understand. Okay? With these two cards, you are attracting so much wealth and so much prosperity by simply being you. By simply being a creative inspiration. Like I said, if you are somebody who's creative, show that. You could be someone where you're like, well, you know what? I don't want to show you this because, you know, people are too jealous. They're going to be jealous either way, darling. You know, give them something to be fucking jealous about. If people are jealous of you, it's obviously you have something that people don't want. You have to just start looking at things from a positive perspective. Why do I always get attacked? Why are people always bullying me? Why does this always happen? Why is there always a bitch that has to say something rude and salty? Why can't you just give a compliment and let it be a compliment? Why do you have to say something and afterwards be like, oh no, I was only joking? No, you wasn't fucking joking. You know what the fuck you were saying. You wasn't joking. There was no ha-ha. There was no pun. There was no fucking joke. You just didn't think that I was going to come to you and correct you or call you out on it. Now you want to say you was joking. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Period. Okay? Cha. I don't know who some people think the fuck they are. 15:15 on the clock. So yeah, look. Synchronicities after synchronicities. You could be seeing a lot of synchronicities. Libra, let's just get straight into the tarot because I don't know how long I've been on here. 41 minutes already. So let's get into the tarot, darling. All right, let's do selfie and the braid out. Please and thanks. Okay, what do we have, darling? The Ace of Swords, the truth. So we had that on your pre-shuffle, and here it is again. Being true to yourself. I'm getting something about your true image. Okay, there's something about your true image. You're being who you truly are. You're showing your true self to the world. I'm getting like true expression. There also can be some kind of clarity that comes up. I'm also getting something about really clear skin. Your skin is really going to clear up. If you're someone that's suffering from breakouts or eczema or is it skin paralysis? What is it called? I don't know, but any kind of rash or anything that's going on, it's going to clear up. I feel like you need to cut something out. You need to free something from your diet or something that you're putting on your skin. Or some of you just need the sun. Okay, the weather is changing. So as the weather changes, you might find that your skin starts to change, okay? So something might clear up. Again, there's going to be some clarity. There's going to be some honesty. There's going to be some truth coming in. There also, I feel like someone knows that you're right. There's something that you're saying and you're on point. You're right. You're correct. You always have been, always will be. You are the truth, the walking truth. People see you as the fucking truth. Also, people are stalking your social media because they want to see what the fuck you have to say. Okay? And then, yeah, we have the Page of Pentacles. Again, working with your hands, something tangible. There could be someone that wants to communicate with you about some type of contract. Okay, they want to give you something. They want to invest in you. Or this could be you opening up a small business, like I said. Or this could be a small channel that you're opening up, where you're sharing your ideas with other people. There's somebody who's, yeah, the Five of Cups. Somebody feels bad because you're getting a lot of attention. And they were not involved in the process. Or maybe, like I was saying before, someone didn't believe in you. So, you know what? Let's move on because I cannot. I keep forgetting the full moon energy is still quite potent. So, the messages might be a bit aggressive. So, let me just move on because I'm just not in that type of energy today. All right, what do we have, darling? Sorry, it fell on the floor. What do we have? The Nine of Cups. Again, look. The Nine of Cups is literally here. Synchronicities is on point. The Nine of Cups wanted to come out again. So yeah, clarity, Pisces energy. So again, Pisces is like the fantasy, the illusion, the delusion. So you're coming out of that, but self-indulging. You're getting something that you want, focusing on yourself. Also, you are the master of your own mind. Because the nines are independent energies, meaning that you can independently focus on your own intuition. You don't need to go anybody else to anyone else to clarify anything. Or if you do go to other people, it's just to clarify whatever it is that you already know. But your ancestors, like I said here before, someone is really channeling their ancestors. Someone also gets their gift from their ancestors. Some of you could have Pisces in your 9th house. The 9th house rules the ancestors. So if you do, you have a very powerful mind. You're very on point to the point where it scares people. People feel like you are spying on them. Okay, you can also connect to everybody else's ancestral roots. You can connect to different languages. You may be somebody where you hear words in your mind and then you research it, and it's like, you see the translation in English and you start asking your mind, okay, well, how do I say this in this? And they tell you, like, somebody here is really fucking tapped the fuck in. Okay? It's a beautiful energy, man. The Empress. There you are, Libra. I was trying to look at the bottom of the deck. That's not even the bottom. But I'm going to keep that because I was told to turn over. We have the King of Pentacles. Somebody wants to invest in you because they think that you're absolutely gorgeous. Or they feel like the ideas that you have is absolutely gorgeous. Okay? You're on your throne, Libra. Period. All right. And what's the envy? But I'm getting like a creative business that's going to really blow up and someone's going to be so fucking mad about it. This could also be someone as well. Like, you could have like said to them, like, we should do something together. Like, you could have tried to bring someone in, but they didn't want to. And it's like, okay, now they're seeing you doing really well. Yeah, we have the devil. This is an excessive amount of fucking jealousy. Somebody is toxic as fuck. Like I said, this is clarified on the wash day and the envy, right? Somebody is jealous because they're a demon and you're an angel. Someone's toxic as fuck and you're not. If you were toxic, you have released yourself from toxicity and you've become pure. But someone is jealous, man. Someone is a jealous little angry fucking monkey, period. And they are obsessed with you. Obsessed. They're obsessed. They're obsessed. Very possessive as well. Fixated, attached. We have the Two of Pentacles here. So for some of you, I'm getting that you could be juggling a lot of businesses. You could be managing a lot. Okay, you could be in between two different ideas, two different concepts. Okay, you could be trying to figure out what it is that you want to do, what direction that you want to go in. Okay, but there's the devil, darling. Also, I'm hearing speak the truth and shame the devil. So that could be as well why somebody's really jealous of you because you're not afraid to be your authentic self. Somebody has to live a lie. They have to hide themselves. They have to create up stories because someone's got a lot of dark secrets that, like, if people were to find out what they do or who they truly are, they wouldn't look at them the same. Someone has a lot to clean up after. So someone is jealous because they can't be themselves, because if they were themselves, they'll probably get fucking locked up or some shit. Okay? Or nobody would want to deal with them. So rather than them going within and trying to change themselves and like change who they are, they're just obsessed with you and what you're doing. Or this could just be demons attracted to your light. You know, your pure energy irritates people's demons. We hear that saying all the time, but it is what it is. Someone who's insecure and jealous, they're going to be mad at anything you say. You can just blink to the left and look to the right. Oh my God, you see the way Libra look? No. Oh my God. Well, I know that bitch was looking at me, even though I can't see you because I'm on the camera. So how am I looking at you? Let's make it make sense. Okay. Like, for real, you know what I mean? All right, let's clarify the Ace of Swords, please. Okay, the Nine of Swords. Ooh. Did I touch a nerve, darling? And then we have, make love, not war. Exactly. The Two of Cups energy. See how it says make love, not war in there? It came out together. Somebody fears love, which means somebody's afraid of you, Libra, because you represent love. You are Venusian ruled. You. Someone is afraid of telling some type of truth. Somebody's also afraid that you cut them the fuck off because you know that someone is a demon. I feel like this is someone who comes across as very loving and very sweet, but it's just a charm that they have. They're not like that. You know who somebody really is. So you could have freed yourself from somebody and now you're connected to somebody who actually loves you, or you're focusing on making love and not war. We're going to keep this card because this is what came out after. And we're going to put this back because we don't fear love over here. We embrace it. We embody it. We are it. Okay, I am love. I attract love. I am deserving of love. I spread love. I embrace love. I make love. Yeah, that's what we're choosing to do with the two of wands. We're choosing to put something down. I had a choice between two cards. I chose to put that one away. So you're making decisions for yourself for the future. And you see how he's holding a love heart? Somebody also could be choosing to be in love, to make love, to express love to you, to act with love. So this could be someone who's like the Nine of Swords energy. Somebody feels very guilty about some of the things that they said. They're trying to face the truth within themselves. Or this is just, you're just around people who just choose love. Like you go outside, you see someone who looks pretty or handsome, you say, you look amazing today. I just wanted to let you know that. Or good morning, good evening, grand rising. Or would you like help with your shopping bags? Even if you smile at people and they don't smile back at you, keep smiling, keep walking, keep being a positive light and vibration for other people, because we need more of that in the world. Just as I said that, we have the motherfucking star. I just said keep being a positive... The power! But I literally said that, keep being a positive inspiration. You see how we have the star? I pulled the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups came out again. I pulled the star at the bottom of the deck. The star came out again. Come on now, people. Come on now. But we have the star, darling. You are a healer. You are from the divine. You could have Pisces in your 9th house as well. Aquarius is connected to the ethers. The wishes. You could be making wishes and it's coming through. Okay, or the, like I said, the ascended masters. The divine, you could be the daughter or the mother of the divine itself. That's why I said if you're very melanated, you're closest to the divine. You have to understand that. Okay? You have a strong calling. But it doesn't matter what you are, because we reincarnate. So for some of you, you could be reincarnated in a different vessel. In a different lifetime, you may have looked completely different. Everything is energy at the end of the day. But there's something that you are wishing for. These are 2 cards of wishes. The 9 of Cups with the star. This is beautiful. Or your ancestors are healing you. Or you're healing some type of ancestral bloodline. Beautiful. Okay? And stabilizing yourself. And I feel like your secrets, don't share them. Don't share your culture, your ceremony, your rituals, your practice. Don't share nothing with nobody. It was given to you for a reason. It was passed down to you for a reason. You don't need to tell your best friend Bobby and your best friend Sally. Now, if you only tell Bobby and Sally dramatic stories, let them think that your life is full of drama, where behind closed doors, you're in wealth and riches, darling. Living your best life. Because when you try to tell people and you try to bring people in certain things, this is what comes with it. So you can be a light and an inspiration for others from a distance. The star is a card that's out of reach. So like I said, if you've got a channel or you're online, or maybe you host things at like a community project or something, preach, be at a distance, and then go live your life separately. So it's almost like being world renowned or being like famous, but living a very private lifestyle. People don't really know what you've got going on behind closed doors. Something is supposed to be kept to yourself, or the wealth that you have is supposed to be kept to yourself. Okay, with the 4 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, and then we have the Justice underneath that. Facts. There you are. Again, do you see how she looks kind of Chinesey in that card? So if, again, some of you Chinese, Japanese, you might find out that you've got some type of Asian DNA, okay? Over here, though, when we say Asians, we're speaking about, like, Indians and Bengali and Sri Lankans. Like, we don't think about that type of Asian, but, you know, it's all the same. Asia is a continent. So some of you could have, like myself, you could have Indian DNA. Your grandparents could be Indian, okay? But I'm getting something about your DNA. You have, like, indigenous DNA, or you have Asian DNA, okay? And then we have the 2 of ones that wanted to come back out. So we have Aries, we have Capricorn, we have Pisces, we have Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. We have Cancer in here, okay? These signs could be very significant. You can have them on your chart or not. Again, this is Capricorn, and underneath that we have the 2 of Wands again. So the 2 of Wands is very significant here. So you're choosing to move on forward. You're choosing to heal. The 2 of Wands is looking over at the star and over at the make love, not war. So you're choosing to do this. This is why somebody's jealous, because somebody is too overindulgent with the 9 of Cups and the Ace of Swords and the Devil. Okay, somebody's like very, very selfish, or they're very greedy. you're choosing to focus on love, or you're choosing to create a loving life for yourself. There also could be somebody who wants to choose to make peace with you. Okay, yeah, with the Six of Swords. It could be an Aquarius, okay? Somebody could be going back and forth about the decision that they want to make. This could also be somebody wanting to go back and forth about wanting to move or move on from something. Okay, yeah, the Queen of Cups. It could be, with the moon, definitely could be a Cancerian. And then we have the King of Cups. Oh, there could be, and then the Four of Cups. A lot of Cancer energy here. Or water energy. There could have been someone who was also rejecting you, or rejecting your love, or rejecting your intuition. And now this person secretly feels like you are a match for them, or they're trying to ignore their emotions, but really this person wants to move forward in peace with you. So this could go many different ways, okay? But I see that you're very abundant, very creative, very beautiful, and you're focusing on yourself, and that's what you need to do, Libra. And okay, we're on 55 minutes now. So we've been here for a long time. Okay, darling. So, one second, the card fell on the floor once. Okay. Create with love. I mean, could this be any more synchronistic? Could it? Create with love. Literally. That's what you're doing. You're creating a loving life for yourself. Some of you could be painting, drawing, making, sculpting, designing, sewing, whatever. I acknowledge my feelings and respond with compassion. Okay, we're just not going to delve into that. But yeah, create with love. Reach out and connect. So that there could be someone who wants to reach out and connect with you, to heal something. Somebody also may want to say that you've healed them. Okay. Somebody's ancestor as well could be channeling through somebody else. So somebody may feel compelled to reach out to you, but it's really their ancestor trying to talk to you, because maybe they're trying to put out signs and synchronicities and you're not getting them. Or this could be you. You could be a channel for somebody. You may feel compelled to reach out to somebody. Also, you could be reaching out and literally connecting directly to your ancestors. Like I said, you have a brilliant idea out of nowhere. You're like, where the fuck is that coming from? Your signals, your antennas, you're speaking to the divine above. Don't let nobody tell you nothing. Like, those who don't believe in magic, those who don't know magic don't believe in it. Period. And then wear poise just like a gown. Exactly, Libra. Oi! Someone jealous of your swag, they're jealous of your style, Libra. They're just, them jealous, so them can't jealous no more. I'm hearing, don't you jealous me. Hey, don't you jealous me. That's a song, I can't remember who it's by. And chasing dreams starts with prep. That's what you're focused on. You're chasing your dreams. Like I said, you could be juggling 2 different workloads, 2 different jobs, different ideas. You could just have a lot going on, but you're trying to prep for other things. To say to yourself, like, you know what, I'm going to get this done. Okay, I'm going to organize myself, organize my thoughts, make a routine for myself. Like, you're choosing to just be more organized with your life. And that's a beautiful thing, Libra. Okay, beautiful energy. Or that's something that you're going to start doing, okay? Okay, I'm just thinking if I want to post this now, because I'm kind of going to get ready to do something. Or if I want to post it in the nighttime. That's when most people are watching. I don't really care about the views anymore, though. I just don't give a fuck. It's like, if you watch, you watch. If you don't, you don't. If you hype the video, if you like it, if you comment, if you don't, you don't. I just don't care. Like, I just want to get the message out, you know. But I was compelled to do a message today. Even though it's supposed to be my resting day. So, yeah. I'll be back on the camera soon, though. Oh, wait. Ocean's in the house. Ocean's in the house. Okay, I am Oshun. I'm here to help you feel loved and admired. Let me surround you with devotion. What have we been saying, darling? Make love, not war. It's your time to be surrounded with the love that you deserve, with the love that you embody, with the love that you embrace, with the love that you've been trying to give people for years. When you've been that loving, listening ear, when you've been that compassionate, caring friend. Did you get that shit back, Libra? Well, you're about to. Period. Some of you need to move on from the old so you can go right towards the new. There's somebody also who hasn't revealed their feelings to you yet. Or this is just loving people and connections. But I'm getting that you're going to be loved for something that you're doing. Okay? And then we have Leonie. Well, here I am. Well, is this message for me, Spirit? Because thank you. Because I need some of this energy. It says, I am Leonie. I am here to help you feel enlightened and mystical. Let me enhance your psychic abilities. So yeah, some of you, like I said, you're on point, darling. You're mystical, you're magical. I'm hearing like you're nature's mystic. You're the universe's mystic. You're on point. What you say comes to light. Follow your own guidance. Okay? Speak with clarity. Be clear and concise. Also, it's kind of like you use the left and the right hemisphere of your brain. So you're very logical and practical, but you're also very dreamy and very creative. But you know how to switch it on and off. A lot of people don't know how to do that. That is a skill. That is a skill that I feel like you have mastered. But everything you're creating with love. You're doing things because you love them. I'm seeing you reaching out and connecting to somebody. It could be a Pisces, an Aquarius, or a Cancerian, or another air sign. There could be a Capricorn that you're trying to avoid, or you're choosing to walk away from because they're just fucking insane. Okay, but it could go any other way, darling. It could go any other way. And we'll just do a little bonus card, darling, because why the not? Why not? But you are beautiful, you are creative, you are enlightened, you are mystical, you are talented, you are all of these beautiful things, okay? And underneath that, we do have Baron Samadhi, which says, I am Baron Samadhi. I'm here to help you feel connected to the spirit world. Let me channel your ancestors. So for some of you, you are a spiritual channel, okay? You could be a psychic and intuitive. You're literally channeling people's ancestors. So people can be like, oh, 1 minute you're like this, the next minute you're like this. Or why is Libra acting like that? Because I'm channeling, darling. Do you not understand what that means? No, because you're not connected. You wasn't given the gift. Okay? Period. Right, Libra. Let's just get one more card. Let's get one more card. So I'm talking like how I talk to my cat. I'm like, hello, Shy. No. Like, my mom hates it when I spoil him. It's so funny. I pick him up and I like rock him like he's a baby. My mom's like, stop doing that. He's gonna expect me to do it. I was like, hello, Shy. But yeah, so it's like someone can feel like you're cute, like a little kitty or something. All right, what do we have? So we have the Knightess of Passion, following your dreams. I'm hearing safe travels. If any of you are traveling anywhere, you're going to have a good time. You're going to go safe. Yeah. Traveling towards abundance and stability. Abundance and stability. And like I said, the real wealth is in nature, darling. Look at those beautiful dark bark trees. Or dark tree bark, should I say. Wealth. Generational. Okay. Listen. Fuck about. Some of you could have Sagittarius, Virgo placements. Yeah, 7 of wealth. Something that you've been investing and building in for a long time. You've created a beautiful garden of success for yourself. Listen, go on, Libra, with your bad self, darling. Man or woman watching this, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, evening, night, morning, whenever you watch this. Grand rising and heavenly evenings, darling. Okay, and like I said, live your best life, be your best self, and who don't like it, who's jealous of it, who's obsessed with it, oh the fuck well. May their evil eye go blind. No weapon formed against a beautiful Libra shall prosper. Any negative energy, words, or predictions may be sent back to its original source. It is rebuked, it is removed. It is rejected. A shame. To the pips.